What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You know, brothers, I just want to have a serious conversation about a lot of the what I would consider feminists in the black world. And I just don't understand. I can understand women wanting equality. I can understand black women wanting equality. I can understand black people wanting equality. But for the life of me, I never understood that these black feminists have so much anger for black men. I just don't get it. I believe that it is misplaced anger. Specifically, since black men don't make the rules in society, specifically since black men are not your employers, we are not holding you back from jobs. But I don't know, black feminists are just really trained to really dislike black men for whatever reason. And if it's just, you know, I'm tired of you because I'm from the same neighborhood and all that and the same community, that's fine. I can see how that familiarity can breed contempt. But to just dislike black men for whatever reason and always have a hatred of black men, I don't understand. And when you get these guys like, I would say it, O'Shea Duke Jackson in the past to a certain degree now, Kevin Samuels of the Black Manosphere, what you see are black men responding to all of that vitriol for many years. And one of the people that I see all the time that have so much vitriol for black men is Amanda Seales. Let me just say this, because we have a lot of good sisters in our community and that are somewhere in the middle, and they're not haters, but I always notice that the black feminists that are really just hardcore, they can't get along with anybody. Have you noticed that black feminists hardcore, the ones that are very popular, they have a hatred, it almost seems, for humanity. Women don't like them, okay? Producers don't like them. People across the board. These are people that folks dislike almost inherently when they come around. It is like autonomic how much they hate them. And one of the people that I've heard about this is Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales has to be, in my honest opinion, from just my small research, one of the most disliked, hateful people in Hollywood in the black sector. I have yet to ever hear people, and I've never met her, but you know, I've heard of different folks that people just love to be around. People say he's a nice guy or she's a great person, a great girl. I never hear anybody saying about Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales seems to have a problem with people like Tamar Braxton across the board. And again, these like serious black feminists who don't bring black women any sort of solution. Even black women don't like them. But now Amanda Seales has taken to the horn, her and this other brother who is, you're gonna see where he's at in life. Okay, I'll just let you say nothing wrong with it, but you can see like whenever they decide that they want to go ahead and give some tea on the black man, they always pick a black man who's over there. There you go. And he's just over there he and Kiki and ha with it. All right. I want you to hear what Amanda Seales is saying about Darius Jackson, Kiki Palmer's baby daddy. Play that clip.
Like, you don't even know. And let me just say this. You do something like this in public, you doing even more in private. Mm-hmm. So this ain't even a red flag. This is probably a scorching hot, bursting in flames flag.
My favorite thing about this, though, is Kiki's like ignoring this whole thing.
Except for saying, I have merch. I have merch.
That says, I'm a mother.
I just think it's so tacky, and he's no different than his tacky brother.
Ooh.
And his brother had the nerve to open his tacky mouth trap on Twitter in 2019 to come and disparage me about something that he ain't have nothing to do with. And so, you know, like brother.
Now how did brother get in it?
Two cornballs in a pod.
Well, I mean, you know, maybe if you go to the Usher concert, you can get sung too.
So guys, let me just weigh in on this, okay? Here's some things I want to talk about. She's mentioning, for the most part, about her situation with the brother, okay? That's what she's talking about. She had a problem with Sarunas Jackson, and this is like a 2019 issue when she was not allowed inside a Black Emmys party. And what he's saying is, you can't be a disrespectful ass human being and expect people to want to hang out with you. It's quite simple, sit it out. So she's mad about that. And really, she's not talking about the issue at hand. And do you guys know this, that most of the time when these feminists, you know, have an issue with any black man, it's never about anything that's concrete. Even me, as a brother who supports black men primarily, my criticism of the guy was, if you had this particular beef with Kiki Palmer, you should at least not address it publicly, because you decide to have this relationship when you met her. You guys have a kid together. A lot of the things you do are private. So why put it out to the public who don't care about you? Okay? That was my own criticism. But she can't even make a criticism. She's mad because a black man has some, respect for himself, and he doesn't want to be walked over all by a woman and be disrespected, albeit he put himself in that situation, which is also bad because, again, she is what you would consider an alpha woman in comparison to him, as far as in the industry, if that is a real term. But see, the thing is this, that's what we're dealing with today. And she's not talking about anything in that particular clip about the situation, not considering how he feels about anything. We're not talking about that. And so many times, and when you have conversations with these ladies that are black feminists, I just hate to say this, you are wasting your time. Talking to them is a waste of time. I have known this throughout my life. I made the mistake of arguing with some of these no talent sisters on TikTok the other day. It was a waste of my time. They were completely terrible. And no matter what you're trying to say, you're trying to be respectful. Amanda Seales just hates, in my honest opinion, she has a misandry towards black men for whatever reason. And let me tell you this, that's fine, okay? But it's your misandry carries you to your misery. There's one thing about critiquing black men because there's something that we're doing wrong. And I think that the red pill and the manosphere we have to stop, exhibiting that parity. One of the things I see as parity that we are exhibiting as men, when women start trying to say hateful things about men, then as men, we try to give parity and try to give that same tonality towards them. The problem with that is this, okay? You're going to drag yourself literally into a sea of hatred. That's the fundamental issue there. You're going to drag yourself there. You're going to drag yourself into a sea of hatred, and then you're going to be miserable like them. All of these ladies who have this tonality and hatred towards black men and then sit up there and talk about how much they love the black community, these people are jokes. They're non-producers. They're evil with that particular mentality, and they hate their people. They can't even be objective. There are times where women are wrong. There are times where men are wrong. And then we should be able to use discernment to be somewhere in the middle. But that's not what happens. Amanda Seales just completely wants to, trash this guy. And her thing is, the reason is based off what your brother did to me or his commentary. That don't have nothing to do with the fact that the young man felt that Kiki Palmer was out there disrespecting him in the relationship. But there is nothing that you guys can do. And we got some ladies over here looking at me right now crazy. There's nothing that you can do. They feel like they can do anything they want. A man don't operate like that. We like rules. If you don't like rules, stop dealing with men. Men are rule makers. That's what we do. And you get these women that want to deal with men. Give me your money, give me your time, whatever. But now when the man want to make some rules, y'all got a problem with that. Men are rule makers. If you don't like it, I don't care if you make less money or more money than him. He wants to set rules. If you don't like it, stop messing with men. Go get you a doll or something. Or a cat or a teddy bear or watch some TV. But men want to have rules. You can't be out here doing whatever the hell you want to do, running around looking crazy and stuff. Nobody's going to deal with you like that. Not seriously. And then when somebody tell you that, and I'm telling you ladies out here, the longer y'all deal with people that will let y'all do anything, just watch their life. Do you remember Little Kim? I'm going to say this in closing. Little Kim was the first Nicki Minaj doing everything. Look at Little Kim now. Little Kim looks like a cartoon character. Little Kim's life is destructed because doing everything the wrong way, period. And as a woman or as a man, look, you have your right to destroy everything. One thing you will never do is destroy this here. All right. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. You deserve the bell. We're out.